ready to mosey down to the next car? Yes, we are, Tails. No way, dang nabbit. You got it, partner. Onwards! Hang in there. Oh, it's, these little guys. I forgot their names. Oh, and there's that guy. All this stuff's getting heavy.
You are weak.
I'll dump what I don't need. So, everything. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously, I cannot say this word, fabulously. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. I still didn't say it right. Already, before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Want to join us in finding clues? Should we find out what Amy wants to know, or should we ask? Let's see what she knows. Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl? She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? Oh yeah, she has the keys. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I'd say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, just making sure things go well, here to ask if anyone's hungry. Make sure things go well. Things aren't going great. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Well, I mean, besides that. Besides murder? I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet.
Jesse! James.
Poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmatic of prose. What? Can I hear some? Sure, he wasn't expecting that. Teardrops in the spring, can you hear me sing? La 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 dee dee dee. What was that? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Cheeseburger and I were here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leaving the dining car? Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car. Okay, so we have the dining car, and then the saloon, the library, the casino, the piano room. I didn't know he was in there. I entirely forgot. And then Sonic's last up there. Where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked up a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Of course you did, Espio. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yup. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, Why has Shadow been locking doors?
Leave me alone.
Give me rent.
Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at the Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him, then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car, unless they had secret tunnels and vents. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they were saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Wow, look at this room. I feel like we're on an old ship, and this is where the captain sits at. What's this? Oh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh, this seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. I can say that word. Stalactites. I can say that. Nah, leave it. He's not interested. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Well, maybe one day Sonic might want to go on an adventure with you through the caves. Maybe Shadow, too.
Oh, don't let the cave-in get you down. Don't let the falling rocks turn your smile into a frown. When the tunnels are as darkest, that's when you need a clown. Hey! Secret tunnel, through the mountains. Secret tunnel.
Let's check out this globe. A globe of our marvelous planet. Yeah, until Dr. Eggman takes over. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the other countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spangonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. Who? He'll tell you everything about the area, and makes one scrumptious sandwich. Oh, maybe Tails learned how to make that sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Yes, they have. Let's check the trash bin. There's always something hidden in the trash bin. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something there this time. Cheeseburger, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm all right. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it. What if it's under the trash bin, like on the floor and the trash bin's on top? Cheeseburger, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. What? What's that supposed to mean? Is that supposed to be a compliment? Alright, we're moving on. Espio, not yet. The table is empty. Maybe there's dust on it, and it's disgusting. No one cleaned it in here. Look at this guy, he's singing to himself. Sorry. Back to the storyline. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. No, we have to keep searching for clues. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Cheeseburger, no! Don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time... Okay. Whatever. My character complains too much. Let's check out these books. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. Oh no, this kid feels empathy for everything. Oh my gosh. Can we check out this corner? No, we check this out. We have to check out this right here. Oh, maybe the arm saw something. Maybe he saw, like, Rouge taking out the books or something. Oh, the poor thing. That arm is really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone and do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Anything else? Oh, there's a curtain down there. I don't think we can go down there yet. Let's check this out. Chaos Cola? That's awesome. Check out our book club. Book of the month, Gone Gal. Okay, it's just the same thing. What's this? A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. This little chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. Okay, Tails. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster, right? I have no idea. Let's go ahead and talk to Espio. Fancy a poem? Yeah, actually. Can I get a poem about space? How about a poem about trains? I want to hear about the space one. I love that the curtains just keep coming out every time. The stage is yours, Espio. I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply. It's just a poem. Are you sure? Maybe he broke something on the train and we have to find it. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Can I take your order? Start interrogation. Okay, well, let's see if they want anything. I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs sunny. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train though. My talent is wasted on you lot. I'm so sorry, Espio. Do you have any more news for us? No, we can't start an interrogation. Can I talk to you? What'll it be? Can I get a poem about space, poem about trains? Locomotive in my motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. What? I actually really like that one. Tails, no you didn't. No you didn't. No you did not. Okay, we are going over to this guy. To Vector. I keep wanting to call him Lyle from like Lyle Crocodile. I didn't watch the whole movie, I just saw some of it, like half of it. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. So then, how are you supposed to do this? You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. With a knife, I'm just the chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. You're scaring him. Let's see. Can I take your order? Oh, yes, please. I'm starved. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important. Then why did you ask? Then why would you show the menu to me? Come on, Cheeseburger. Why would you tease him like that? I thought I could actually ask him if he wanted something. And here I thought I could trust you. You've made a fool of me. Look, Cheeseburger, you made him a fool. Come on, Cheeseburger, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah. I smooth things over, but at what cost? I thought that we could be asking about this stuff because we are supposed to make our guests feel comfortable. My apologies, Sir Vector. I'm so sorry. Okay, can we check out this curtain? Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. Oh, it's unlocked. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. So who unlocked it? There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. Okay, let's start the interrogation. No more poems, I'm tired of it all. Give me something that we could work with so we can solve this murder mystery. I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a bit more first? What do you mean? Very well. Okay, the fireplace? This up here? We already checked this. There's nothing else we can click on up here. We checked oh, we didn't check over here. I don't think I did. Wow! Whoa, that was a strange wow. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. There's no time to rest. Alright, let's get a move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a little kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a trained library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but it's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Start the interrogation, finally. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Cheeseburger and I are here to confirm two things. One, why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and two, if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. That makes sense, huh? Are you serious right now? What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. That seems about right. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Well, then how would you know, Vector, because you left? Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. Cheeseburger, could you help me out? Alright, Cheeseburger, what book do we think Espio might have been reading? Listen, if he's reading the manual and that whole time, there's no way that he could have finished this book in the whole time that we got trapped in the closet, but I'm certain it's this one. An exhaustive manual of the Mirage Express many features and capabilities doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Here we go. The keyboard is not on my table. It is not on my table, but I'm trying to play it as best as I can with a little bit of lag. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh no, I just lost all the rings. I didn't realize I was on the spikes. Oh, oh, oh no, oh no, oh no. Uh-oh, something's coming this way, I think. Oh, yep. Oh, we got enough rings. All I have to do is stay alive. Oh my gosh, I almost died. Oh no. Oh, oh. No, no, no. No, no. No! I promise I'm not that bad at this game. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. Eh, the lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet, friendships can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Cheeseburger, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove that he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Page 362. Okay. What efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. Yes. I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. Their robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SBO aced that question. Let's pick another one. 89. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65. I remember about the refunds, I'm pretty sure. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Cheeseburger. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3. Ooh, let's pick number page. I want to click on 16, but maybe this... What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access the full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? No! Okay, correctly guessed. Totally. It's wild you're able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. But what if he just made them up? What if he's lying? And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if it's true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's pretty impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading, after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth. Huh? Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can call it Espio. Is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. And we have the evidence to back it up. Cheeseburger? He always puts me on the spot, okay? Think. We have a piece of paper of evidence linked to someone who also saw us Bill reading, but what? Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-dun-dun. Shadow's lock. Please, pray tell, what does this have to do with anything? We're up, Cheeseburger. Let's find an argument together. Because if Shadow passed through here, then he would have saw that Espio was reading. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow into the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading in his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back to the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning to Saloon Car to lock all the doors, then, at that moment, were you really in the library car reading? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear cheeseburger. One that I would love for Espio to solve. You've gotta believe me. I was so involved with my book I didn't notice Shadow pass by through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? I have to make sure our guest's taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! Huh? We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. All right, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have been seen one? If it's a map layout, then he could have had gone through like maybe some staircases or over the books, all that stuff like that. And he's Shadow, so he can just kind of do whatever he wants. Uh-oh. Oh. No, do I have enough? I do. Oh, okay. Whew. The library map. Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to see him? He could have been right here, in this tiny corner space. Now, Shadow would have seen him here, would have seen him there. Surely maybe he would have seen him there. What is this? That's a bookcase. I think Shadow would have noticed if Espio was climbing on one of those while he walked through the library car. For Shadow to not see Espio as he was walking through the library car, where would Espio have been seated? In this corner table. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot, because a bookcase is in the way. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated. Alright, whoop whoop. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm going to crash out here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh? It seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open while she passed through earlier. Then that's our clue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give 'em heck, and if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. Oh no. A murder's on the loose while the doors keep getting locked. Tick tock goes the clock while our heroes are in caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Cheeseburger, let's see what's next. Coming. If you've made it to the end of this video, wow, thank you so much. This takes quite a long time to edit. I'm like on here all the time just trying to come up with ideas of what would look good and what would sound good. My audio is not the best, I apologize for that. Editing with the noise of the game and the music and stuff is its own thing to sort out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I mean, there's a few more parts to come out because we still have to solve who murdered Sonic. With all of the skits and mini side series I put in here, it's just things that I add on a whim because I think they're fun. And I hope that inspires you to make something fun and interesting for yourself as well, because creativeness is amazing, and it's an opportunity that I think everyone should have. Sometimes you might feel stuck just trying to get ideas, and it happens, but sometimes, at the end of the day, you might end up with something completely, just something that you never would have thought of, something that just is just so cool. So I want to leave you all with this message. Remember to dream big and accomplish bigger. Stay safe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. Bye!